All right, how's it going, everybody? It's neighborhood friendly Cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 5 of Sidewinder Racing League's Wild Horse ARCA series. We're at Kentucky, old Kentucky, for 70 laps here tonight, the halfway point of the regular season. And I have completely lost my mouse cursor, so I cannot find my cameras, so this is very unfortunate turn of events, and I found it. There we go. Right now, fastest guy out on track is the 4 machine of Casey Graves with a 31.644 with just over 2 minutes remaining here in practice. And it's 9/1000 back to Cody Cleaver in the 2. Lucas Hoytsma 3rd. Ethan Evers 9th, and Montrose round out your top 5 in speed charts, and that's a backup car for the 1. Point standings right now. Your points leader is this number 4 machine of Casey Graves. As I lost my cursor again. Why is it disappearing? Okay. Casey Graves, your points leader, with a 6-point buffer over Lucas Hoytsma, Cody Cleaver, Mike Edwards, and Andrew Beach round out your top 5 in points. Dave Hoytsma, Jeremy Scherer, Daniel Wallen, Blake Giglio, and Hayden Lowell, your top 10. It's Hunter Bogdan, Bill Rivard, Quinn Newton, Ian Montrose, and DG Swiss, the top 15. Cody Brown, Adam Crozier, Ethan Evers, Cliff Mullins, Dalton Hayes, and Dan Robinson Jr., 21 drivers that have made a start here this season. We've had 4 different winners so far this season. 4 races, 4 different winners. Going to be interesting to see if that trend continues into tonight. Casey Graves being your fastest. He's already won. He won the season opener at Daytona. Cleaver has not won yet this season. Lucas Hoytsma and Blake Giglio are the other drivers, and Hayden Lowell are the other drivers that have won here this season. Just under a minute remaining here in practice, and we'll start qualifying. You see Andrew's doing Andrew things. Who else we actually got out on track here? Got the 15, Jeremy Scherer. And he's in the wall. First thing I've heard so far tonight is this track sucking. I've heard it being compared to a road under construction, which kind of makes sense. Not going to lie. If you look at this turn 1 camera here, you can see the grooves and the marks in this racing surface. It is very, very abrasive. Hoping to see some good tire fall off. I mean, saying that, we'll probably get none of it. But we could be pleasantly surprised. As practice comes to its conclusion. Get ready to start our 2-lap, hot lap attempts. See who's going to be the first drivers out on track. 1 machine, Ian Montrose, lining up on pit road, and he is down and away. 23, Daniel Wallen, the Gray Ghost, coming out on track as well. 4, Casey Graves, down and away. Lowe's number 2, Cody Cleaver, as well as the 71 Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach. Drivers coming to begin their qualifying attempts here. Montrose at the stripe, getting ready to dive into turn number 1. Wallen down the back straightaway. He works his way off of 4. We're about to start seeing lap times start funneling in here. Wallen, and now Ian Montrose immediately jumps to P1 over the 23. And the 97 Lucas Hoytsma immediately jumps up ahead of the 1. 32.236. About half a second off is the time to beat thus far. As second laps about to come to their conclusion here, as the two machine Cody Cleaver jumps to pole. 31.943, 2/1000ths up. As off of 4, see what Hoytsma can do for his final lap. Going to cut the apron at the stripe. Good for pole. 31.675, 6/100ths up over the one machine of Ian Montrose. Montrose P3, Cody Cleaver in the 2 jumps to pole. 31.624, 5/100ths up over the 97. That's qualifying speed we haven't quite seen from the 2 machine this season. As Andrew completes his qualifying run, he's good for P5 right now. Still about half the field ready to do their laps. As you got Ethan Evers here in the 8. Coming off turn 2 for his final qualifying lap. Quinn Newton in the 88 jumps to P7 behind the 8 machine. And Mullins in the 82 jumps to P6, now put down to P7 as Evers in the 8 going to qualify P4. Newton up to 6th. Mike Edwards first lap good for P10. Also got 15, Jeremy Scherer. Scherer's first lap has him either he hit something or he's just now taking the green flag. Edwards completing his lap now and at the stripe, good for P5. Scherer's first lap has him P10, just ahead of the 23 machine. '26 DG Swiss going for his qualifying attempt. I think he'll have time for one lap, if that. 30 seconds remaining as he comes off 4. Scherer and the Do Crew going to qualify P8. Ten seconds remaining. Don't quite think there's going to be enough time here for this 26 to put in a lap. And that will do it for qualifying this evening. All right, we'll go and get this starting lineup up and going. If I can find the right button to click. So, starting on the pole, you have the 2 machine of Cody Cleaver. Second, we have the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Third is the 1 machine of Ian Montrose. Fourth, we have the 8 machine of Ethan Evers. Fifth is the 14 of Michael Edwards. Sixth, we have the number 4 of Casey Graves. Seventh is the 88 of Quinn Newton. Eighth is the number 15 of Jeremy Scherer. Ninth, we have the 71 of Andrew Beach. 10th, we have the number 82 of Cliff Mullins, as they're not gridding. 11th is the 23 of Daniel Wallen, who's also yet to grid. 13th, we have the 10 machine of Bill Rivard. No, we haven't started to grid. And round out the field here going to be the number 26 of DG Swiss. Cleaver, you got me.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, the Big Lows number 2 machine gets his first pole of the season. What is your plan to keep that thing up here for 70 laps?
Block the shit out of Lucas.
All right, fair enough. And if you're not able to block the shit out of Lucas?
Checkers or wreckers, man.
Good God almighty. Fair enough, I'm not either.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Keep him on the wheel and turn left with him.
Hell yeah.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Nick.
Cody Cleaver, your pole sitter here tonight. Yeah, I was wondering who that is. Miles. I don't know who Miles is. Forgive me. All right, so we're going to have Sidewinder's version of a Kentucky Derby here for 70 laps. I'm thinking they can go about 40 laps, 45 laps on a tank of fuel. Could be wrong. If they come in on lap 30, we'll know I'm very wrong. So they rumble their way through 3 and 4. I'm thinking that pace car going to make its left-hander onto pit road. And here they come off of 4. Pace Potato is in. Barney the flagman has the green one in his right hand. And I'm running out of oxygen. It's waving. We're underway from Kentucky. 2 wide in turn 1. That 97 with the run on the outside. Nosing out ahead of the 2. Who gets the run? Off what lane? 2 nosing back out ahead down the back straightaway. They're just about 3 wide already for, looks like, 3rd spot as that 97 Hoytsma able to almost clear heading into 3. Cleaver charges right back in. Like I said, he wanted to block that 97 as best he can. You see the one jump right over the nose of the 14 of Mike Edwards there for 3rd or 4th spot. So we stay 2 wide for the race lead, and we are 3 wide. 82 of Mullins throws it to the inside, almost 4 wide. Here comes the sailing of Andrew Beach as the 88 of Newton's in the wall. They keep that going in the right direction. Mullins in the middle. Edwards up top. Beach on the bottom. And they are all over one another. Still side by side for this race lead. 2 laps complete at the stripe. Hoytsma, you're the leader. Cleaver nose out ahead for a moment, looking to diamond that corner, try and get that run off turn 2 on the bottom. But Hoytsma hanging tough on that outside. Contact almost made. Them run side by side like this, that's going to burn up the rubber. As they're still bunched up and going at it behind them for 3rd on back. Montrose 3rd, Evers 4th. Newton on the outside of Mike Edwards for 5th. They're still side by side on top of one another. To remain side by side for this race lead, 4 laps in. One machine, Ian Montrose to the rear bumper of the 2, potentially trying to push him out ahead of the 97. You're right on board with the 2, trying to get a run on that inside lane. There's a little bit of kiss right there at the stripe. Almost able to pull clear of that 97. Just can't quite get that power down. Get the run off corner exit. And there you see he will fall in line behind the 97. And immediately in Montrose looking to capitalize on that inside. We're going to see how difficult it is to pass here. As Montrose now under fire from the 88 of Quinn Newton. Quinn with a big run on the inside. Throws it in deep through 1 and 2. Going to look to clear. He is clear by about half a car length. Now 1 car length. He moves up into 3rd. So we have it zoomed way out here on the back straightaway. Newton all over the rear bumper of Cody Cleaver for 2nd. Peeking to the inside. And Cleaver able to hold on to the spot. All right, so let's go back here. See what kind of side-by-side action we got. Almost a little bit of contact between the 4 and the 82, it looked like. As I say that, here goes the 1 to the inside of the 88. And the 2 peeking back to the inside of the 97. Side-by-side for third here. Montrose on the bottom, sliding up, getting tight. Keep it nice and tidy so far. As 7 laps will be completed. Ooh, close off of 2. No contact made as, thought I heard someone hit the wall in the background. Does not appear so. So right now, side-by-side battle is for third between Montrose and Newton. And here comes the 8 of Ethan Evers looking to the inside of Montrose. This will be for fourth. 71 of Andrew Beach. He's looking for a hole. He's going to give a shot to the 8 machine down the front straightaway. Push him clear in front of the 1. Still fall in line behind the 1 machine. You can see here comes the 4. Casey Graves looking to the inside. That outside looks like is the position to be in order to defend right now. As for third, the 88, the 8, and the 1. So right now, my observation is it looks mighty, mighty difficult to pass on that inside. If you can roll the top, keep your speed up, you'll have it made. As 71 to the outside of the 8 for 5th. Ten laps complete, 60 laps to go. This top, honestly, it looks like top 8 wrapped underneath a blanket right now. As 71 looking to the inside of the 1. This will still be for fourth, and Beach has just about got it. Trying to get that draft help off the 88. Can the 1 keep that momentum up on the outside? It looks like he will, so he's going to get that run off corner exit. The 8 and the 4 just trying to find momentum, find what lane to be in. These guys run side by side like that. That's allowing the top 3 to break away here. Lucas Hoytsma, Cody Cleaver, and Quinn Newton breaking away, and that 97 getting a couple car length gap over the 2. As the 8 machine peeking to the inside of the 1, and Andrew way out of shape on the outside. I think he smacked the wall. Gonna lose spot to the 82 and the 4. Meanwhile, back up front, top 3 still close. The 88 looking right to the inside. Oh, I think he may have almost made netco contact with the 2. Gets him a little bit out of shape here, side by side, down the back straightaway. They pull alongside. That's probably going to allow that 97 to pull away. It's right on the left rear. He gets tight, loses the nose of the race car. That was about disastrous right there. They keep it going. That little bobble right there, that's allowing the 1 machine of Montrose to pull up. Now it looks like that second lane is the preferred just in terms of normal racing line. Oh! I hear fuel saving. It's battle for the lead. That 97's going to try and make it on 1 stop. He's under fire for this lead, so he gets back on it. Able to hold on to that lead over the 2 machine. Able to save into 3. So with them backing up, who else is trying to save fuel? On board with Cleaver as Newton going to his outside. And Newton lost the nose of the race car again off of 2 there. He's going to be side by side with the 1. I'm trying to hear if the 2 is saving fuel. No, just the 97 right now that I can tell. Side 88 going to lose 3rd and 4th to the 8 and the 1. We'll zoom it back out. Watch this battle for 3rd between Ian Montrose and Ethan Evers and the 88 of Quinn Newton. 71 Andrew Beach getting in on it. Has a big run on the outside. He's going to take it all the way up to the top. I think he's just about going to be able to clear the 8 machine down the front straight, right behind the 88. And way up the racetrack again. I think that's the second time he was just badly overshot 1 and 2 on the outside. Hoytsma managing the gap and still saving fuel. Still curious to see if anyone has caught on to it. Big run for the 2 down the back straightaway. I think he's still just 97 saving right now. And caution is out. First caution of the night. $14 and the 23.
Damn, Michael. Couldn't hang on to it? Do it, Edwards. Do it.
All right, pit road is a very busy place. I think we'll pretty much see the entire field come by here in the infield. They get 3 extra sets of tires, so 20, 40, 60. Imagine everyone's taking 4. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, good God, what have you done? Well, son, you're either really brave or really stupid. Which is it?
A little bit of both, baby. A little bit of both.
I heard wheel spin. I was like, oh, did someone overshoot their box or something? And I just see that green 71 just come skidding by. I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, God, what has he done?
So,
You know, I'll be honest. I'll talk through my plan here. Tire wear. I'm gonna take the outside here. Tire wear. There didn't seem to be a large amount of fall off, so I'm really hoping that we can just kind of get this car to be a little bit more on the looser side. Just taking 2 tires. Put it full tank of fuel. Tire wear on the left side really isn't that bad. I'm still in the 90s on the left side, so we're gonna try it right here. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work. Best case scenario, it's so hard to pass at this damn track that it might play out in our favor. We still got to make one more pit stop, so it doesn't really matter, but you know, we're trying it.
I was gonna say some of them looked like they were saving fuel out there. Is that a plan for you?
I am 5.1 gallons short, so no.
Well, 10-4. Good luck.
Thank you, buddy.
Andrew about to fall flat on his ass in about 10 seconds. Calling it now. As pace car going to get ready to make its way onto pit road. There it goes. We're going to ride on board with them here for this restart. See if there's any wheel spin. He is the control car. Andrew able to get up through the gears, but here comes a hard charge and Hoytsma on the inside. Didn't throw it all the way in there, so let's see what he's able to do with these right sides. Right now, they're side by side for second spot, Lucas Hoytsma and the one machine of Ian Montrose. Whoo! And they're all over one another here for third on back. Now it's Cleaver way on the outside. Side by side with the 88 of Quinn Newton. That's going to be for fourth right now. Cleaver able to hold on, able to come back down to cover the spot. Now it's the 2 and the 1 side by side. For third position, and Cleaver just about able to clear, and they're almost 3 wide in the background. That sell back up, I think the 82 was about to be in the middle between the 4 and the 15. This 4 gives Mullins a pretty good shot down the back straight into turn 3. And Cleaver with a slider through 3 and 4. Montrose going for a crossover. They're still going to be 2 wide. Now, one thing to think about. Oh, contact between 1 and the 2. Oh, my God. They keep it going. I don't know how. Now they're 3 wide down the back straight. That was insane, and they're not out of harm's way yet. Still 3 wide. You have Newton to the inside, a Cleaver for third. Mike Edwards in the 14 running the apron, trying to find grip. Woo! About made contact right there, the 14 and the 8. Now the 4 pushing the 1. Still side by side for third between the 88 and the 2. And Montrose way up the racetrack off turn 2. Turn 2 is looking like the problem spot running the outside. You overshoot that groove and you are gone. As like they kind of got it halfway settled back down. And I thought I saw these two side by side for a moment, but I am mistaken. So here we go, about to be 3 wide. Casey Graves, 2 wide. Graves was being on the top. Montrose is almost the meat in the sandwich. So you got Mullins running the bottom. And here comes the 26 machine of DG Swiss. Looking to the inside, Jeremy Scherer for 11th position. Knocking on the door, 10th with the 10 of Bill Rivard. Excuse me, I got the burps. So they keep that going. Right now, 2 wide between Montrose and Edwards. Edwards going to have a big run there on the outside. You can see it off of 2. trying to get the draft in. Here we go. Battle for the race lead into 3. Hoisma trying to roll that bottom. He is just about clear. Can Andrew fight back on the top? 4-tire grip on the bottom. 2 tires on the outside. Still side by side through 1 and 2. On board with Hoitzma. Falls back in right behind the 71. No, throws it right back to the bottom. And he slides up. He's going to door at 71. Contact off of 4.
Damn, baby.
Side draft him, Beach. 2 Machine Cleaver trying to get on this action as well as the 97's just about clear. Andrew going to try and gas it up. Fight back on that outside. He's still up there. We're still going for it. And Cleaver going to throw it 3 wide on the inside. Oh, 2 wide. Sorry, I thought we was about to have him at death. So Cleaver up to second, makes the pass on Hoitzma that he tried to do at the beginning of the race. No, he's going to lose the front of the race car. Hoitzma with a crossover. Intense racing for this race lead. That's kind of been the 2 stories. Good Lord, Lucas really charges in there, trying to clear the 2. And Cleaver with a big... Oh, he nails the fence!
Okay, you guys gotta chill the fuck out. Goddamn.
Cleaver nails that outside wall. That probably actually really, really hurt that car. Well, 2 of those cars there have... Actually, 3 of those 4 cars have not went to victory lane in a pretty good bit, Lucas. So they kind of want it. So Andrew holding on to the race lead, about to be to the halfway point. I'm still really curious as to the damage situation on that too. I mean, he drilled that outside wall. You can see the 88 Newton making a pass on the inside. Haven't seen a lot of those happen. Cosmetically speaking, you don't see a lot of damage to the 2, but just mechanically, suspension damage. Back on board with the 97. So you can go right back to the inside. Not able to make it work there. It's Montrose to the inside of Evers. 35 to go at the halfway point. For 5th, and Montrose able to pull up in front of the 8 machine. Sorry, Andrew built a bit of a gap, so I'm wondering, is the 97 saving fuel, or is Andrew actually fast? No! Hoitzma going for a short pit. So I imagine with everyone seeing what Andrew did, I imagine it's going to be a right side stop for the 97. Rolls his way through pit road. I want to see if he takes 2 tires or 4. Right side's up in the air. And I'm going to imagine it's going to be down and away. And it is. Right side tires for the 97. So Andrew hoping for a caution to put him a lap down. So the pit window is officially open. Battle on for second on back between Newton and Montrose. Ian looking to the inside of Newton. And contact just about made. Good Lord. Throw it back to Lucas. Chill out. On board with Ethan Evers in the 8. Run that outside, trying to Oh, wiggle from the one. You can see it there out that little triangular window that one machine had a moment. They keep it going. It's two machine Cody Cleaver down and away.
Yeah, babe.
You got something I want to show you.
Newton trying to reel in the 71. 14, Mike Edwards, the 26 of DG Swiss on pit road. 4-tire pit stops for these guys. So he's going to try and make his way up through this field. 30 to go. And Hoytsma going to throw it up the middle. 3 wide action. Makes it stick. So battle for second. The 8 giving a bump draft to the 88 down the back straight. Newton holding on to second as Montrose all over him. See that 97, the purple 97. Lucas Hoytsma looking to get his lap back. As Llewellyn down on pit road as well. Hoytsma going to throw it 3 wide again on the bottom. He is chugging along. If I were Andrew, I'd probably come in this time. He's going to have to take right side tires to have any semblance of a tire advantage, but he has really, really old left sides. So Hoytsma through to second. And Andrew coming down pit road. And Montrose cooking it in. I have no idea if he made it. So Hoytsma going to cycle out to this race lead here once everyone else comes down pit road. So Andrew has to take right sides to stay in it. See, I don't know if Montrose made that or not. And down and away. Montrose, right sides. He's down and away. Somehow Ian did not speed. So Hoytsma going to take that race lead. Andrew loses a ton of ground. See if Lucas is able to run away with the fresher left side tires. Now we wait for the 8, the 88, the 4, the 15, and the 82 to come down pit road. As Rivard on pit road. Your leader right now is the 8 of Ethan Evers. Expecting to come down pit road here momentarily. Cody Cleaver getting his lap back. About to get his lap back. Gonna look to the outside of the 8. So Cleaver moves up to what's going to be second spot between him and the 97. We are still waiting for the 8, the 4, and the 88, 15, and 82 to make their last pit stop. See if we got any side-by-sides going on. Are going around the 15 machine, a sharer. 14 trying to reel in the 71. That'll be a battle for 8th. Edwards, I believe, took 4 tires compared to Andrew's 2. As the 15 and the 82 coming down pit road. See if these guys take 2 or 4 tires. 2 tires. And the 8 machine, Ethan Evers, comes down pit road. So Casey Graves, you're a leader in the same one. Andrew Beach getting his lap back with 20 laps remaining. Just heard there, Graves coming down pit road. So that's going to be everyone else coming down pit road. Except the 88. Newton staying out, hoping for a caution. Cleaver trying to run down the 97. And the 71 trying to run the both of them down. So right now we wait for the 88 to make his way onto pit road for the last of the pit cycles. As battle for second, the 71, Andrew Beach takes second from the 2. 14, Mike Edwards, and the 1 of Montrose. They're trying to draft up there. Can the 71 reel in the 97? Meanwhile, the 88 of Newton, he's trying to do his best Montrose impression from last night in sidecar, trying to save fuel, I think. It's got to be close to getting to the end of that tank. Newton coming to 15 laps to go. It's a battle between the 8 and the 4 for 7th spot. Graves holding on. Or he may have just passed Ethan. I don't know which. Coming to 14 to go. Does Quinn have enough fuel? Surely not. Check in on the battle for what may potentially be the race lead. 71, Andrew Beach is reeling in the 97. Well, I know an answer to who is potentially saving and not saving tires. I think Andrew's giving it all she has. Cashing them one thing, getting around them's going to be another. And that's not what any of the leaders wanted to see. Caution is out. The 82 of Cliff Mullins.
You are such a fucking joke. I'm sorry, Ethan. I seen the pace car, like, oh, I gotta slow down.
Damn it, Lucas. That was gonna be fun, brother.
I just told them. I said that 71 won this race. Sorry for cursing you.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. It cut out.
I was just getting done telling them the 71 won this race. I think I cursed you.
Typical my luck. Where's the pace car at? Do we have to let it by?
I was up here in 3 and 4.
All right, everyone coming in. Do we see more 2 tires? Well, I know the 88's going to take 2. '88 2 tires, 97 2 tires, 71 2 tires. So everyone's taking 2 tires again. 2 tires looks like it's the call. It's like a couple guys stay out. Graves and Evers elected to stay out. As lights are out on the pace car. Going to go back with 9 laps to go. Graves and Evers on older tires. The freshest tires of anyone in the field is, I think, going to be the 88 of Quinn Newton. I think he took 4 tires at first stop and took right sides this time. Running long, this fell right into his hand. Pace car is in. Graves is the control car. Green flag. 9 laps to go. Can Newton reel him in? As they're 3 wide, 71 throws all the way on the inside. Hoytsma in the middle, Evers up top. So they get that settled out. 88 of Newton through to second. Gonna try and run down that 4. Let's see what the tire difference is. It's 97 Foisma to the inside of the 8 machine for third. Newton comes down to block. Andrew Sayone trying to find a lane, falls in behind the 8 of Ethan Evers. Hoytsma side by side with him. Right now the main focus is what can potentially be the race win. Newton trying to run down Casey Graves. Right now about 3/10. Look off the back bumper. Oh, contact between the S71 and the 97 in the background. Good God almighty. He's going to come up, contact between him and the 8. They're going to go around. No, they save it somehow, some way. Holy hell, and a handbasket, and huge damage for the 71 between him and the 1. No caution. What in the world happened there? Andrew tries to come up to block the 1 and just hooks him in the wall. No caution, coming to 5 laps to go. So right now it is between our Daytona winner and Casey Graves and Quinn Newton. They got about a second back to the 97. And Newton peeking to the inside, coming to 4 to go next time around. They're coming up on a lap car. I think that's Andrew. No, Andrew's on pit road. Cleaver, 2 laps down. Big run for the 88 down the back straight. Trying to back it up, trying to get that run on exit. There he is to the inside. Contact, he's going to get into the door of the 4. Everyone throwing doors. 3 laps to go. And into 1, Newton is clear. Clears the 4 machine. He's going to get a bump. Gets a shot in the back, getting pushed down the back straight into turn 3. Quinn able to take that shot. Coming to 2 to go at the line. What does Casey have anything left? For Newton, staying out, running long has given him the ability to have some of the freshest tires in the field. But he is nowhere near home straight. White flag going to be in the air. 1 lap to go. Newton has the race lead, the fresher tires, but Casey Graves is still all over his bumper. Graves trying to diamond that corner, get that run off corner exit. Down the back straight for the final time. Quinn Newton trying to hold on. He's going to have to brace for impact as it's going to come into 3. Maybe not. Off of turn number 4. It's going to be Quinn Newton, your winner at Kentucky. Second goes to Casey Graves. Third, Lucas Hoytsma. Fourth, Mike Epwards. And fifth, the 1 of Ian Montrose. Quinn, do you got me?
Yeah, I got you. What's going on?
Well, man, staying out, running long, gives you the fresher tires of everyone else, and you're just able to hold off that 4 machine.
Yeah, that was, I just saw everybody else pitting. I'm like, man, well, really, my only option here is just staying out and hoping for a caution. As I'm going into pit, it calms out, so I turned the thing off and gassed it up and coasted around the corner there. So I was able to get in the pits there. And then Casey, I mean, man, it's hard to pass here even on fresher tires. And felt bad. I gave him a little door there, but doored him a little bit, but he's all good. And got by him there, and it was pretty much smooth sailing there. I'm glad that him and I got a pretty darn good restart there. So we didn't really have too much competition there at the end, worrying about other cars. I was just able to run him down there, so it worked out.
Yeah, you are, in 5 races, our 5th different winner. I think that's a pretty good little drought you just snapped right there, too, if I'm not mistaken. So congrats, big man.
For sure.
One of the underdogs right there. Viva the underdogs.
That's right, absolutely.
Well, buddy, you got any sponsor shout-outs to that number 88?
That 712 brakes on Whatnot. Check it out. We're going to be running sometime this week. Looking at maybe like Wednesday or Thursday. Running some NASCAR cars, so hop in there, check that out. Other than that, that's about it.
All right, big man. Congrats once again on the win.
All right, appreciate you.
Quinn Newton, your winner here tonight. Go and pull in the man who gave him quite a bit of slack considering that door. That is number 4 machine of Casey Graves. Casey, you got me.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, you started 6th. Had that on that restart, staying out with the 8 machine. But man, oh man, was there anything else you could have potentially done to hold off that 88?
No, he just had better tires. I think if I had another yellow, I could have had a shot at winning. I knew that about 10 lap run, it was probably going to give up, and they started there, and Lucas was actually catching up too. But I can't complain. I salvaged a good finish out of a not so great race. It was hard to pass. Dirty air kind of sucked. Getting out in clean air helped.
Yeah, if nothing else, with this 2nd place and laps led, I think you just extended your points lead. So that's.
I don't think so, because Lucas got me an age by a lot.
Oh. Well, okay.
So
Well, I'll find out. I'll find out in about 5-10 minutes once I do points.
Yeah.
Oh man, either way, you got yourself a podium. Pretty good string of consistency thus far. You got any sponsor shout-outs to that number 4?
Yeah, you guys, of course, are broadcasting, so it's for putting on the league. And True Speed, Low Drag, Quinn, 712 brakes. Congrats to Quinn for picking up the win. It was good to see him win. I know he's been in a dry spell, and good to see him win again. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. Well, congrats once again on the podium.
All right, thank you.
Casey Graves, P2 here tonight. Go and pull in P3, number 97 of Lou Hoyt. Lucas, you got me.
Yep.
Well, man, you started 2nd. It looked like from it there, you and Andrew were about to have a great battle for the lead. Then the caution came out, and then it was you, Andrew, and everyone else on top of one another.
Yeah, we had, was it Casey and Ethan took tires right before the yellow, so obviously they stayed out. Can't blame them. It was, ended up being a good call for Casey. He almost won the race, but yeah, Andrew was running me down. I told him in race chat, I'm like, dude, I had called out you were going to win right there because we still have more than 10 laps to go. He was catching me a 10th per lap. It was about over for me. And then the yellow came out, thought it was my saving grace. Then realized the 2 guys stayed out. So that made it tricky. And Ethan was just fast enough to be able to hold me and Andrew off for a while there. And then we ended up getting together. Andrew tried to throw it 3 wide right as I came up. I mean, that's just sucks. Because we were all, me and Andrew, I mean, we were fast. He was probably faster than me. But still, it was a fun night, fun race, and well, Kentucky really grew on me because I was hating it in practice.
Yeah, I know. I heard y'all say as soon as the track's like a freshly paved track, I'm just thinking, give it a couple laps, okay? Me and Hayden know. We went through this. You can have some fun here.
yeah, it feels like you have so much room, you don't know what to do with it. But once you figure it out, it's pretty fun to race. It's a little tough to pass, but that made it cool at times.
Yeah, I need about an extra 200 horsepower, and I think we'd be good.
Absolutely.
Gen 4 car. Anyway, man, either way, you got yourself a P3. Low drag went 1-2-3 here, so congrats on that. Maya got the points lead over the 4. You got any sponsor shout-outs at 97?
Yeah, just like you said, low drag top 3. So big shout out to Quinn on getting his first win in a while, I think, here in SRL. So nice job to him on that. He was sneaky fast tonight, so really proud of him for that. And just want to shout out everybody else for racing tonight, you for putting this on, and yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, man. Well, congrats once again on the podium.
Thank you. See ya.
Lou Hoyt, P3 here tonight, and that will pretty much do it for me here tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed. Had our little 70-lap Kentucky Derby. I've been the Cheesecake. Y'all have a good one.